Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming tonight to celebrate your friends, loved ones, family members. We appreciate you guys sharing them with us over the last 15 weeks. I'm going to see if I can stop that music. That's annoying. Yeah, that's what it's for, dramatic effect. I meant to do that. No. My name is Lieutenant Nate Trent. I've had the pleasure of leading and teaching some of your students, and our students, and your family members and friends. To my left over here, we have a couple of our other instructors that showed up. We want to be here just to support you guys because they have come a long way in this academy. We've had some major growth, also some major loss. We've had a lot of them lose some weight due to the physical fitness exercises we do. Some of you have noticed it in them. But we like to show our support for all of them because we're going to be working alongside them in the future, and we're very blessed to have them for these last 15 weeks. So thank you guys. We appreciate that already. I am just one of the fellow instructors that we do get the pleasure of messing with your friends and family members. But our director, his name is Joe Bennett. He gets to oversee us. He's kind of dad. We don't call people old in the fire service. We call them seasoned. And he is one of our seasoned veterans. But I'll tell you a little bit about him. So Director Bennett has been leading this fire program for a while now. He came to OSU and started teaching in 2008 and came to OSU around 2015 as an adjunct instructor and has changed and built this program from very little to a lot. He started with 4 students and they were working out of the gym here at OSU-OKC. We've come a long way since then. We now have a fire pavilion, which your family members will show you after we're finished. But he's grown this program to now we have 20 to 40 students every 15 to 16 weeks, and we are putting out roughly 60% higher rate to the fire service today, and that is a big accomplishment. We're very proud of it. So if you'll do me a favor, put your hands together for Director Joe Bennett.
By the way, they call me Grandpa, they don't call me Seasoned. If I could ask everyone to rise and pledge allegiance.
To the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, in case you didn't know it, Instructor Trent has been told to say very little bit about my bio because that's just me. But really the key to growing this organization is not any kind of outright. It's those instructors right over there that devote so much of their time.
Yep, just messing with him.
Have donated so much of their time to your students, your family members to grow this program and help it better. I was just lucky enough to find people smarter than me to help this program grow. Now, as far as the history of this academy, we started the first academy here in 2020. And we remember what happened in the spring of 2020. Yeah, it was an interesting first academy for us, and we adapted and made it work. It was very successful. From there, it's grown over the years. This year, this fall semester, we will start teaching current high school students. So we'll be able to come in and earn their fire certificate degrees before they actually graduate high school and go to college. So we're very 19 years. He's worked his way up through the ranks, serving as paramedic, rescue diver, firefighter assigned to department's heavy rescue and dive station. After promoting to sergeant engineer, he spent time at some of the most demanding stations. Once promoted to captain, he spent 4 years riding the seat on the busiest engine in the state. Currently, Zach is a station officer at Fire Station 7 and functions as the Rideout Battalion Chief for District 603. In addition to working in suppression, Zach also served as field training officer for OKC Fire Department's Recruit Training Academy. He functions as lieutenant captain of the Major Promotional Academy and Apparatus Operations Academy by teaching fire one side and team size up tactics. Zach's the founding member of the department's Commitment Promotional Committee and annual department-wide crew development instructor. Prior to entering the fire service, he spent time in the Air Force as a combat controller assigned to 22nd Special Tactics Squadron under Air Force Special Operations Command. Throughout his career, he's trained and acquired numerous certifications and adjustments like this long list. Zach recently finished up his bachelor's degree in fire administration with Columbia Southern University. When off duty, he serves as one of the founding lead instructors for our Fire Academy here. Additionally, Zach is an adjunct professor, and he's kind of moved up to the Fire Academy and has recently he had the honor of serving as IF's validation committee for their initial response for structured fire and strategy tactics 4th edition, so he helped write one of our textbooks. And in 2018, Zach created Precision Fire Service Consulting through PFSC. He teaches a wide range of fire service classes and consults fire departments across the state. Zach, come on up.
Nate wrote that. I didn't write that. That's all lies.
Everyone wants to be him, it's fine.
Well, yeah, I'm Zach, obviously, the director. That's a heck of a introduction from him. It's so great. So, weird story. I'm sitting at Fire Station 24. I'm the station officer there. It's a great station. And I saw a little flash on Facebook and said, "Hey, OSU-OKC's hiring instructors." I was like, "Okay, all right." I think this is like at 8 o'clock at night. So I got my application. I'll do that. That's some pretty fun. So I brought up my resume a little bit. So I draw my application and I get an email back like, I don't even know, 20 minutes later. "Hey, can you come in for an interview tomorrow?" I was like, "Okay." He's like, "How about like 8 a.m.? I'm like, "Okay." So, I mean, obviously, a lot of you won't get the takeaway from this, but you're about to when your significant others and friends become firefighters. But we get off work at 7 a.m. and I live in Edmond and I'm working right over here. So I haul butt all the way north, get my suit out of the closet real quick, throw it on, come down here, went to his office, sat down. That's the first time I met him, talked with him, went through my resume, went through expectations. He's like, "I want to build this program. It's going to be one of the best in the state. It's one of the only programs in the state where you can actually get firefighter 1 and 2 certification, hazmat awareness and ops, Auto X. We basically take your loved ones from nothing to full-fledged qualified firefighters and put them out for qualifications." And I was like, whoa. He says, "Right here, it says you were a training officer before." I was like, "Yeah, for Oklahoma City for about 20 weeks." Like, "I'll be fine. We can build this together." So we just jumped in, pulled our boots on, and got after it. So it was a really amazing opportunity. He and I and Nate and some of the other lead and Matt were all the original lead instructors, and we basically built the program, writing the syllabus, coming up with all the requirements, uniform policy, getting the contracts for the clothes that they're wearing today. I mean, had to build everything from the ground up, which was an amazing opportunity for myself. And the fact that the Director Bennett let me do that and was a mentor, put his little wing over me and helped me with that was a phenomenal opportunity. I learned so much. Great personal growth from that. So it was a pretty fun time. Putting together all the information, I really can't take it all enough. There's so much stuff that goes in building a syllabus that your friends and loved ones have to go through over this entire program. It's such a fast-paced program with an ungodly amount of information. And I've got 2 degrees working on my master's, so I'm about colleged out, but you always got to keep learning. But anyway, you know, a normal college class, any AP class or English class, you're going in there and you're going to learn about, you know, how to write papers, how to speak well, how to communicate. All in my communication classes, how to have a proper discussion, how to persuade others. It's really good information. But now you come to a class like this, college-based, where these individuals are learning life and death skills. It's pretty amazing. And on top of that, they're having to go home and read the Essentials book, which is about this thick, about like this is a big organization that with all the 70 career all that based on. It's crazy. They have to go home and read the book this thick. And it is packed full of information, not just like information like
On a sunny day, my view of a different radiation on rise.
so much facts and that information is crazy. It's not you can't tell you require how long values are, what emotions keep throwing out, how long emotions keep driving certain temperatures. It's a crazy amount of information that they have to memorize and study, and then take the test on it. Not only do they take tests on from OSU to qualify to get their A and D and C, they also have to take this certification test to qualify to be firefighters. At the same time, this amazing group of cadres that they have built over here are just straight kicking their butts every day, throwing ladders, pulling hand lines, doing forward lays, reverse lays, working on radio communications, right? Doing size up. It's an amazing, amazing academy. I really can't stress enough how much work these individuals have put in to get to this point. Crazy amount, right? And again, to touch back on a little bit, it's not just, and no offense to standard college bachelor's degree, communication, I won't have that. It's not compared to that, but when these guys and girls leave here, they can literally get on a fire truck and use that information to save someone's life or their own life. And the cadre do a great job of making sure that's known every single shift. Do they not? Every single day? Yes, sir. Right? It's not like, hey, here's this book of information. Go home and read it. If you want college education, maybe you want to do this, maybe you get C or D. You know, it's like, hey, at the end of the day, you're going to walk out of here with a college degree, whether you get a C or D or not, right? That book, literally, and they tell them every day, you read this book, there's something in this book that can save your life, literally, or it can save someone else's life. It's a pretty big accomplishment. It's a pretty big weight there on their shoulders. So, show of hands out of this class, how many of you are under the age of 20? Right? That's amazing. How many are under the age of 25? Very good. So, accomplishing this and successfully graduating from this academy gives you a huge step up against other firefighters in the state. Huge step. I cannot explain to you how big of a lead you have on them, right? Again, you're going to get you already have your Fire 1, Fire 2, hazmat, right, and your Auto X, and all of that goes to college accreditation. So you can put all that to your bachelor's degree, which is phenomenal opportunity. You have no idea how important that is. And you're like, well, the fire service is a career, right? You can say it's blue collar. You're right. It's a heavily evolving profession where we're putting a lot of emphasis on higher education. I can't tell you how much science there is. I deal with a lot of grammar people of other professions. I got friends that are dentists, and I got friends that are waste agents, and like, all you do is carry everything around and look stuff all day long. I'm like, I wish it was that easy. There's so much science that goes into our profession. Yeah, you can't show up and do what we call a head downer and just stare at it, throw it out, and do what you're told. But if you want to get this job, you really have to dive deep. There's so much accomplishing this academy for sure, especially right out of high school. Who's right out of high school? Show of hands again. 1, 2. Did you forget? 3? Really? 3? I can't tell you how far ahead the power curve you guys are. It's a great opportunity. So it's pretty amazing. But even with me, with my 19 years on, in my classes I take and even the classes I teach, like I still learn. And I'm no longer part of the cadre anymore. Unfortunately, it was really I think I had an 8 spot before him, and I ran it for about 4 years. It was really good. And that the record's not lying. I totally ran it like a straight shot in my face. I loved it. It was great. However, the director offered me the opportunity to be an adjunct professor, so now I was doing some next level classes, on strategy and pump operations and apparatus operator. It's awesome. So I highly recommend that you gentlemen, ladies, continue your education. I cannot tell you how important it is, but in this field, continue your education and get your bachelor's degree. It's so important to you above everyone else. And obviously, I'm not a police book, I am, but I mean, what it is. You definitely need to come back, continuous classes, get your bachelor's degree, and make yourself obviously a more efficient firefighter and fire officer, but an even better applicant to these fire departments, right? It's a huge, huge thing. And even like I was hitting at earlier myself, all the classes I take in the history of teaching and this, I still take classes. Like I said, I'm working on my master's. I'm getting ready to fly out next week. I'll be gone in a conference taking classes in Atlanta, which is going to be great. I'll be out there taking classes, learning from other firemen from across the nation. Get back, I'm here for 4 or 5 days, and then I fly out to New York, to the New York State Technical Rescue Conference to take classes, because I'm not a technical rescue expert, but I probably need to learn some more stuff about that to be a well-rounded fire officer. So the 19 years, I mean, I could retire in September, or I could go another 25, but I'm still learning, because you have to learn. It's an ever-evolving career field for sure. So hopefully I've hit that on the head enough for you guys and girls. Right? I know right now your experience is limited and your exposure is limited, but I'm telling you, your knowledge is up there. You could come ride the backseat of any fire truck in Oklahoma City Fire Department and be just fine with what you've learned from these amazing cadres at this place. So with that in mind, unfortunately, Oklahoma City Fire Department isn't hiring right now. We will be soon, right? But the list of departments applying, taking applications: Stillwater, Tulsa, El Reno, McAllister, Broken Arrow, and Denison, Texas. I hate to say it, I'm sure some of the parents and loved ones are going to be like, "You're not moving away. You're not moving to Tulsa. You're not moving to Texas." I'm not from Oklahoma City. I met my wife at Creighton University. She's from here. She went to Putnam City North. She drugged me down here, right? And as soon as I got down here from Omaha, Nebraska, which is where I'm originally from, I applied to both the fire department and police department. My first degree in criminal justice. So I applied to both the fire department and police department, and the fire department hired me first. And they've been great ever since. But like moving out of state, to do the career that you love, it's not that scary. I promise you. Denison's not that far away. Dallas isn't that far away. Texas is Tulsa's an hour and a half drive. A lot of these departments don't even have to live in city limits, right? And again, you'll have a pretty good step ahead of a lot of people, right? Not just to mention the fact that you came here and got this education from OSU, from this amazing academy, but what have these instructors have told you from day one? What's the fire service in Oklahoma? Is it big or is it small? Big? Well, that's not what we're saying. It's small because it's a small firewall, right? This group of instructors that you have right here, these cadre, these cadre are from departments from all across the metro and the state, right? Hand-picked handpicked these guys for all their experience, not just their experience, but also for the connections and the people that they know, right? It doesn't take much. Tulsa's gonna call, right? They're gonna call the Fools members, right? Who over here is big in the Fools? Show of hands. Come on, put it up, right? Boop. So there's gonna be Fools members. Fools is a little organization that we have. It's a really big 501c group that firefighters get together and they get put on free training to firefighters in small departments. It's a really cool thing. Fraternal Order of Leather Guys goes right back to the independent of Franklin, American Fire, cool thing. Anyway, we'll be for everyone. I'm sorry about that. But this is exactly what happens. There'll be Fools members on Tulsa, Fools members in Broken Arrow, and there are other Fools members, right? Hey, this guy's fighting from OSU-OKC. Hey, call that call. What's that? What are you talking about? Great kid, right? Sometimes that's all it takes. You do the job or someone else. So again, hands down for making the correct choice and coming here to this great institution. It's pretty amazing. So with that being said, my last statement is usually, your journey has just started, and it's going to go by fast. So make the most of it, right? I mean, I cannot tell you. I can close my eyes and I can tell you exactly what it was like when I got hired in Oklahoma City, walking in the first day, what I wore. I can tell you all the guys that sat in my academy. Leroy Montano, it was supposed to be business casual our first day, and he's got shorts and leather shoes on and a polo. And like, is that your idea of business casual? And I was like, oh my God. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Just the other day, me and my buddy Derek Elwood, he's a major on the Oklahoma City Fire Department, we were in the academy together, sitting in the back, and we were Engine 30 together 19 years ago. And just the other day, he and I are on a fire alarm, and he's Battalion 5 and I'm Battalion 3, and we're joking and laughing and having a great time, like how I was so easy to do the fire service, and I looked over at him, and we're standing there, and I was like, dude, you are in charge. I know, bro. I'm like, when did this happen? Maybe from the old people. He's like, I don't know, man. He's like, but it's like who we're now was back then. I'm like, heck yeah, man. Your career in the fire service will blow by so fast. It's incredibly fast. So I'm happy that you're starting it and you're going to take the torch over for a lot of us sitting here. It's a great opportunity. It's amazing. It's an amazing career. You're going to love it, right? So with that in mind, I just want to say good luck. And if you feel like holding out for Oklahoma City Fire Department, we're the biggest show in town. I hate to say it. It's a phenomenal department. I may be biased. I don't know, but I really like it. But please do not stop applying at other departments. You can work for Edmond if you want. I mean, if you really want. And here's what I'll tell you about Edmond Fire Department. It's a great fire department. Nothing ever burns down there. It's exactly where I live. So I drove down here from Edmond. I love it. Right? But there's a lot of great fire departments in the city, and we're all going to be hiring. Get a job as fast as you can. All right, get into the fire service, get your pension started, and get after it. You're really going to love it. So good luck and congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
When we asked Major Bruin to speak, he was like, I'm not really good at talking. I love that he lies to you. It's great. So first off, let me just start by addressing the students. I already told them how appreciative we were of sharing you guys with us. But they went with loss. They went with missing you and understanding you were busy and everything too. So if you guys would do me a favor and give your family and friends a hand for sharing you with us. So I know there was a lot of things that we focus our attention on as instructors. In the fire service, we want you to be well-rounded. We want you to be well-informed, physically fit, be a good person. There's a lot of things we focus on. a lot of the things that our instructors will teach to them is not just how to do a specific skill, but it's how to be a better person. And it's things you will carry on after this academy. And a lot of them have taken that to heart, and that's what we love. We're very proud of them. So we have put together some awards that we like to present to our students. We start off day one, and I don't know if you guys were in here for the slideshows that were presented, but we have their first day pictures. We told them in orientation, for those that came, that you needed to dress for physical fitness, day one. Some people showed up in boots. One of our cadets showed up in these wonderful boots. Good Lord, they ran their butts off in those, and it was awesome to see. So we like to prepare our students for any type of physical fitness test they may see. A couple things we do 3 times a year. We put them through their PT test. Consists of a 1.5 mile run, pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. And it is max reps for all of them. So as fast as they can run it, as many reps as they can push out in 2 minutes for pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. So we have people that have gotten to the academy on day one and go, I've never done any of those. No idea. So have any of you, friends and family, did you hear about any of how hard the physical fitness was? Did anyone hear about that? Couple of you? Okay. Did anyone hear how easy it was? No. So we get a lot of happy faces by the end of the academy, and there's no more physical fitness left, and we're like, yes, now we get to do the fun stuff. So we are very proud of our physical fitness routine that we've got. It's been edited and adjusted over the years, but it is not just about physical fitness. Again, we focus on academics. We want them to be well-rounded people. So a lot of those tests that Instructor Bruin and Director Bennett were talking about, it's all on them. We can't do those for them. We can't teach them how to take a test. We can't teach them to learn. What we can do is give them enough time and support to do that. So one of the ways we do that is by tough love. I'm going to say a simple word, and we're going to see if the students understand it. To help them with academics, we had one of our instructors go over, was it nutrition class? Does that sound about right? Yeah, right? You guys love that one, right? Okay. In regards to physical fitness, what if I said the word helmet? Is that good? You guys know that one. So when someone messes up or we need a learning opportunity, we learn as a group. We don't single one person out. We learn as a group. So we do these little mental reps for things. The nutrition class, we had some homework that didn't get turned in, and we learned as a group that that's important. A lot of the times we do that with physical fitness. So the burpees are not our friends sometimes. But in regards to that, the academics, we do that over the whole course semester, and we get it down to the point. And this year's academic class came down to between 2 students with a 0.05% differential between the winner and the second place guy. Our winner for academics for the overall 24-1 semester was, and I'm going to have you come up here to receive this award, student Devin Knight. Come up here. Very proud of him. Put the hard work in on the mental side. That is tough to do. But again, we came down to 0.05. Tough, close call there. Our honorable mention there for the academic award was Daxton Stout. Let's give him a hand as well. No, you don't got to come up here. You don't get an award, buddy. I love you, but you don't. All right, next, physical fitness. So we already talked about the word helmet. We give them gear that they have to show up with every single day. We want them to bring it to class to be prepared. As firefighters, you have to be prepared for things. One student, love him to death, he kept forgetting his helmet at home. So as a class, we did a lot of exercises. Did we love those? No. Did we learn from them? There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. So this physical fitness test, we do 3 times a year, that 1.5 mile run, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. It was a close call again. Our top 3, it varied back and forth with who did the best. A cumulative rate, it came down to, we had to end up tallying the total reps that they pushed out in all of these exercises. And our winner by 91 reps was student Logan Perez. You guys want to see him do some burpees? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So our honorable mention to that came down to another student. Again, only missed it by 91 total reps, which is very close in these exercises over the 3 times, and that was Jesse Howe. Again, another thing we focus on is character, and we want people to be well-rounded people, and we don't just take our votes from what we see the students, we let them decide. They're with each other all the time, in and out of class, study groups, hanging out afterwards, going to parties, hanging out with friends. So they know each other. They become really close. They're going to know each other for years to come, whether they're on the same department or not. They've made this bond in this academy. So we put it to a peer vote for the overall recruit, and that takes into effect hard work, character in and out of class, any positive factor that makes them a better person. And the team or class vote for 24-1 by a majority was Chris Escobar. He's very humble. That's what we love about him too. That's a lot of the reason he got the majority votes, because he's very humble. He shows up, he does the work, he keeps his head down. So he is a very good person. That's what won him that vote. Next, we had the opportunity. We like to give our students the opportunity to get their faces out there and show us how much they want it. One of the things we had this year was the American Lung Association put on an event called the Stair Climb, and a couple of our instructors, including Director Bennett, got to go and watch these students participate and show what they could do, physical fitness and stairs. And so I'm going to bring up fellow instructor James Herman with Oklahoma City.
All right, so like Instructor Nate was saying, this is a hybrid class, right, as all of them have mentioned. Who in here has a college degree? Probably lots of you. You know what hybrid means? When I first think about it, online, yes, right? And then I go, oh, a little bit class. Perfect, that's hybrid. Not with this group of students. They went above and beyond for us. We had the opportunity to go to the American Lung Association Fight for Air Climb. That was on a Saturday. They've already been spending enough time away from y'all. They dedicated their time, as they're going to keep doing in this career, to come out and go above and beyond. So they set that up for us. That's going to be something that we continue to do every year, and that's because of you guys. So I'd like to give them a round of applause for that. Yeah. They may not know this. If they do, they cheated. We actually had some really fast stair climbers. So we got some awards to pass out for that. So in third place from the female division, from 19 years old to 29 years old, Sierra Embry. All right, in second place, again a youngin', 19 to 29 years old, Dimitri Smith. All right, in first place, male, 19 to 29, fellow Devil Dog, right, Jesse Howe.
Okay, at this time we're going to present our students for walk-in graduation to receive their certificate. If you would hold all flash photography till the end, we'll take some big group photos for everyone, okay? Okay. First row. Let me get Robert Bain. Cody Barron. Jackson Coffey. Justin Copeland. Sierra Embry. Typo in your name. I don't know what that's about. Chris Escobar. Matt Ferris. Drake Fink. Humberto Gomez. Jesse Howe. Connor Hensley. Shawnell Hicks. Devin Knight. Casey Lindley. Braden Nagy. Owen Parsons. Kyle Penwright. Logan Perez. Trayvon Ragland. Noah Raymond. Grady Simpson. Spencer Smiley. Dimitri Smith. Daxton Stout. Jose Terry. Jared Villaseca. Ryan Weller. Brandon Wolf. Okay, so every year we like to have all of our students, we give them the option to take pride and ownership in their academy, and we encourage them to design and build their own flag. We are very proud to hang these flags. We present them in our stables, which you'll see after the graduation is complete. You'll see the previous flags. At the end of this ceremony, we're going to have them come up and sign their flag as we will hang it proudly. So we're going to have instructor Tevin Johnson come up. He's going to go over a little bit about what they learn in the academy and how they've changed in regards to the military aspect of how paramilitary the fire service is. Instructor Tevin Johnson.
It's not Attention! 24-1! Dismiss!
I like how you show off when there's people here, but you don't know for us. All right, so at this time, everyone stand for me. Perfect. I made you stand up. I'm going to bring you down one by one, sign your flag, and then stay up front. We're going to take a big group picture at the end here. Go ahead. Zane, start with you. As they're coming up, feel free to take pictures. We're going to take a big group picture.